Hi children, welcome back to your online classes. Today we are going to revise lesson number 7, bones and muscles. We are going to solve some questions based on what we have already discussed in lesson number 7. So, before I tell you the correct answers, you be ready with your answer. So let us see the questions. The first question is choose the correct options. Question number 1. How many bones are found in the head? The options are 33, 22, 11 and 10. So what is the correct answer, children? The correct answer is B, 22. There are 22 bones in the head. Now the next question. What holds the bones together at a joint? The options are tendon, muscles, joint and ligament. So, what is the answer? The answer is D, ligament. Ligament hold the bones together at a joint. Now, the next question is, what is the jelly-like substance inside your bone? We know that from outside the bones are tough and strong. But inside the bone is a jelly-like substance which is called as bone marrow. The answer is B, bone marrow. The next question is the vertebral column protects the dash, heart, brain, lungs and spinal cord. We know that the skeletal system protects the internal organs of the body. Now the vertebral column protects the, what is the answer children? What does it protect? The vertebral column protects the spinal cord. The heart is protected inside the rib cage. The brain is protected inside the skull. Also the lung is protected inside the rib cage. Let us see the next question. Which is the longest bone in the body? The options are humerus, femur, calf bone and collarbone. So the answer is B, femur. The longest bone in the body is femur, which is present in the leg. Which of these is a ball and socket joint? The options are ankle, knee, hip and wrist. So what is the answer, children? The answer is C. Hip is a ball and socket joint. The ankle and wrist have gliding joints and the knee has, which joint is present in the knee, children? Right, the knee has hinge joint. Let us see the next question. A ligament is, the options are a strong stretchy band which holds the bones together. A strong stretchy band of tissue which connects the muscles to the bones. The place where two bones are joined together. A joint which does not allow any movement. So, what is the answer, children? The answer is A. A strong stretchy band which holds the bones together is called a ligament. A strong stretchy band of tissue which connects the muscles to the bones are tendons. And the place where two bones are joined together is called as joint. Right? Now, the next question is true or false? Now, the first one is all organs work alone to perform different functions for the body. So, is it true or false, children? That is false, because the organs work together to form the organ system and then it performs various functions in the body. Next is the backbone consists of one long bone. Is it true or false? That is again false, because the backbone consists of 33 small bones which are known as vertebrae, which together make the vertebral column or the backbone. Now the next question is, all joints in the body allow movement. That is true or false, children? That is again false. All the joints in the body do not allow movement. Some joints which are present in the head are immovable, or the skull are immovable joints. So, the statement that all the joints in the body allow movement is not correct. That is false. Next is, the ball and socket joint allows movement in one direction only. What about this, children? Is it true or false? That is again false, because the ball and socket joint, in this joint there is a socket, a hole like thing in which a ball, another bone which forms a ball, fits into that socket, and it allows movement in various directions, right? It does not allow movement in one direction only. The ball and socket joint is present in the shoulder, right, and the hip. So it allows movement in all the directions. So this statement again is false. Now the next question is, study the given diagram of the arm and answer the following questions. So let us see the questions. The first question is, which muscle contracts when you raise your arm? As you know that the bones cannot move by themselves. They have muscles attached to the bone which help the bone move. But the muscles cannot push the bones, it can only pull the bones. Therefore, at least two muscles are required to move a bone. Now, this is the diagram of our arm, and the muscles are biceps and triceps. And with the help of biceps and triceps, our arms move. Now, which muscle contracts when you raise your arm? So, can you see here, children? A contracts when you can raise your arm. And which muscle contracts when the arm is straightened? So here the muscle B, it contracts and it helps us in straightening our arm. Next question is, what attaches the arm muscle to the bone? So the answer is tendon. We have already discussed that tendons are strong stretchy bands which attach muscles to the bones, and it helps in the movement of the bones. Now the next one is, name the joint between the shoulder blade and the bone of upper arm. So the joint present between the shoulder blade and the bone of upper arm is ball and socket joint. Children, we have discussed that the place where two bones join together is known as a joint, and there are various kinds of joint found in the body which helps in movement, right? And the joints are ball and socket joint, hinge joint, gliding joint, etc. So, answer is, identify the given figure. Let us see the pictures. So, can you see the picture, children? The options are pivot joint, hinge joint, gliding joint. So, what is it, children? That is, the answer is C, gliding joint. It is present in ankle and the wrist. Let us see the next picture. So, is it a ball and socket joint, hinge joint, or gliding joint? What is the correct answer? The correct answer is A, ball and socket joint. As it is visible here, one bone is like a ball which fits into a socket. This is the picture of what? The options are rib cage, skull, backbone. So, what is the answer, children? The picture is of B, skull. See, it contains hole for eyes, hole for nose, teeth, and lower jaw bone. This is the lower jaw bone. Let us see the next picture. So the options are ball and socket joint, hinge joint, gliding joint. So which joint is it is, children? Yes, that is B, hinge joint. Let us move on to the next picture. So this is the picture of rib cage, skull, backbone or pivot joint. What is the answer, children? That is the picture of a backbone, right? So I hope you enjoyed this session. Sairam.